How you doing, guys? This is Boxing Knowledge coming at you with a little something special. Another just woke up edition of my boxing show. So let's get it on. All right. Sorry, guys, my nose is a little stuffed. That's why my voice sounds a little nasally. I want to make a video about the current red hot 160-pound weight division. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit discouraged. All right, I came across some information. I've been, researching. I've been trying to educate myself and keep myself up to date with the movements and the insider information and the things that are going on within this division. And I'm very discouraged. All right, I just posted up a video yesterday, I believe, or the day before yesterday. I don't even remember anymore. About a potential matchup. Well, not even potential matchup, but I mentioned that, Golovkin and Martinez, they're going to fight, eventually, and the fight's going to happen because it must. And then I went into my own, drifted off into my own optimistic little, scenario matching, and I said, yeah, this fight's going to happen, but you know what? I still believe the fight's going to happen, but not anytime soon, and I'll explain myself. So let's get down to it, guys. Let's talk about the up-and-coming fight between Martinez and Chavez Jr., okay? Martinez should take care of business, but in reality, it really doesn't matter who wins or who loses, okay? Because we know that the winner of that fight is not going to face Gennady Golovkin. Why? One special name. Daniel Geale. Daniel Geale's official title right now, he's the current super unified champion at 160 pounds. Why? Because he beat the super champion of the WBA in Felix Sturm. He also held an IBF title, so therefore he's a super unified middleweight champion of the world. So doesn't matter who wins between Martinez and Chavez. They're going to want to unify the titles, okay? They're going to want to unify all the major titles. Of course, the only one that's floating around there is the insignificant IBO and the significant WBO. But, I mean, still, you're the undisputed champion if you have WBC, IBF, and WBA. It's just the way that it is. So, what can I say, guys? I mean, Golovkin has no leverage. He has no leverage to fight either one of these guys. So I read an article. Daniel Geale already said it. He's waiting for the winner of Chavez Martinez. All right, he just fought. These guys are about to fight. The timing is perfect. He's just waiting, guys. He's just sit back, relaxing, watching how things play out. All right. Golovkin obviously destroyed Proska. He's a world titleist. What can I say, guys? I mean, it's bad news for Golovkin. The worst thing that could have ever happened to him was for Daniel Geale to win those pair of belts. Because if Felix Sturm would have kept his belt and won that split decision, then Daniel Geale would not have had that much leveraging power, in a possible matchup between him and the winner of Chavez Martinez. That's just the way that it is, guys. Golovkin said he was also wanted the winner of Martinez, Chavez Jr. There's no way he's going to get that fight right now, all right? I'm like pulling for this guy. I'm pulling for him. I feel bad for him. There's no... Who's going to want to fight him? Oh, my goodness. I read an article today about Sergio Mora saying, I want to fight Golovkin. Why? Well, of course, Golovkin's on the come up. He's on HBO. He's famous. There's a lot of buzz going around him now. Why wouldn't he want a title shot? But guess what? Golovkin would have to ask special permission from the sanctioning bodies to even, fight Mora because he's not even a top 15 ranked contender, much less a top 10 ranked contender. I mean, he'd have to get special permission to fight this guy, all right? This guy's just looking for a payday. Mora, that's not in a last case resort because he does have some sort of name, He has a little bit of a name and a little bit of following and name recognition because of him winning the series, the contender. And excuse me, darn allergies. Anyway, so he does have a bit of a name recognition. So on the worst case scenario, he could fight him. But guys, this 160-pound division is just so deep right now. All I see, the only potential way I can see Martinez or Chavez Jr. fighting Gennady Golovkin, which is my main purpose right now for the 160-pound division. Why? Because I truly believe in my heart of hearts that Gennady Golovkin is the best middleweight in the world right now, and he should be recognized for it. Okay, he should. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys lowered your speaker volumes on that one, alright? Anyway, excuse me. So unprofessional of me. Who cares? Gennady Golovkin, alright? He deserves his credit. And I want to see him succeed, alright? I want to see this humble, Kazakhstanian man who realized he had a gift in boxing. I want him to achieve all his dreams, and I wish him all the success in the world. Okay, guys, he deserves it. All right, I like him. All right, he has a very pleasing style to me when I watch, and he seems like a gentleman and a scholar. All right. Anyway, so this is what I see happening. Daniel Geale's going to fight the winner of Chavez Martinez. Should be Martinez. The winner of that fight is going to unify all the title belts, and he's going to be in the driver's seat. Daniel Geale will probably either to get a payday fight Golovkin. I don't know, but he'll fade away to obscurity. I don't really know. It'll be a big payday for him, so he'll probably retire. I don't know. I don't really care. All right, even though he's only has like 30 or 32 professional fights. He's going to use those two belts as leveraging power. He's going to get it, guys. Mark my words. He will face the winner of Martinez versus Chavez Jr. It's just going to happen. Chavez Jr. will win. You're darn right he's going to unify all the titles. All right? Martinez wins. You're darn right he's going to unify all the titles. All right? It's the biggest fight out there for the least amount of risk. You know what I mean? Granted, Golovkin's been marketed a little bit better. HBO's taking a chance on him just because of his potential. But still, it just makes sense. But the 160-pound division is deep. So Geale's already has his fight pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered. Okay, I mean, I'm getting way ahead of myself here, especially since the fight is 10 days from now. Say September 5th. It's 10 days from now, the fight between Martinez and Chavez Jr. But I see no reason why within 6 months, I see no reason why within 6 months, Daniel Geale, he should be unifying the titles with the winner, okay? Which is great. Golovkin, in the meantime, what does he have to do? All you got to do is win, baby. Win. But who's going to want to fight him? That remains to be seen. Maybe Felix Sturm will fight him. There's a lot of good names in the middleweight division. All right, this is how deep this division is. All right, here we go. He could fight Felix Sturm, okay? Sebastian Sylvester is just a footnote right now in history, okay? He's finished, okay? So Felix Sturm, he could fight Felix Sturm, and Felix Sturm can get his title back. And I'm pretty sure Golovkin will go to Germany and fight Felix Sturm because he's probably going to knock him out. Or we could have it on HBO. I don't know. I don't really care. Then we have who do we have besides the ideal Geale? Okay, let's go to British boxers, guys. Let's go with Hope, that kid Hope. He's good, man. He's pretty good. I like him. I like his style. You got guys like who else? Murray. Okay, he's good too. Who else? You guys got like Macklin, Matthew Macklin, Darren Barker. They're still tough, strong contenders. Yeah, you're not going to make big paydays. I mean, you could have the fight. I mean, with the type of power that Gennady Golovkin possesses, you have the luxury to travel anywhere. Okay? And fight these guys, all right? So that's not even an issue. you still got Kid Chocolate fighting for a world title right now, but you know what? Don't count on fighting him. A, because he's probably going to win the fight and become a titleist. B, his promotional company is going to want to bring him up slowly and milk is going to want to milk that world title that he has, and probably wind up like trying to unify all the belts, like use as leverage, like if whoever wins, Martinez or Chavez Jr., just so he can get that last belt. I mean, that's also a scenario, guys. Remember, it's September 5th, man. I'm mentioning these scenarios. One of them's gonna play out. Listen, I know boxing. It's a fucking business, man. That's what kills my sport. I know all sports are businesses, but not like this. This is different. This is all about risk to reward, man. Like, in a way, I can't blame the boxers for picking and choosing their fighters. I mean, it's all about business at the end of the day. It's all about supporting yourself, and you got to watch out for numero uno. That's yourself. You know what I mean? Of course, you put others before you. Put your family, your loved ones before you, and all those are factors in their making decisions. Sometimes you miscalculate, and that's where you go wrong. Paul Williams miscalculated with Sergio Martinez when he needed him to fill in for Kelly Pavlik, who had a bad staph infection at the time and couldn't defend his titles against them. He miscalculated, and look what happened. I mean, aside from his personal life and having that accident, but he was never going to be the same again. I mean, no way. Not after a devastating knockout like that. We've seen it way too many times, guys. So you still got Dmitry Pirog floating in the background. Okay, he's undefeated, former titleist. There's a lot of good, fighters in the 160 weight class, weight division, guys. So the only way I see Martinez and Golovkin fighting is really simple. Martinez unifies the titles, or maybe if Martinez loses, which I don't think is going to happen, but it's possible. It's boxing; anything can happen, right? Somehow Martinez will want to fight. Daniel Geale will fight Chavez Jr. and unify the titles, but who knows? He could be one of those older. You know what? I want to fight Martinez, even though he lost. I mean, I don't know. That's a possible scenario, but I doubt it. All right, Chavez Jr. is a big draw too. So they'll fight. We'll see what happens. I mean, oh yeah, this is the way I can see a fight. Okay, Sergio Martinez is gonna win. He's gonna beat Daniel Geale, unify all the titles. Once this happens, he's probably gonna want to fight the winner of the up and coming, WBO fight with Kid Chocolate and the other guy. I don't know his name. He was the WBO interim titleist, but they elevated him to full titleist when Dmitry Pirog pulled out of the Golovkin fight with a ruptured disc in his back. So they elevated the guy to full titleist. So he's gonna fight Kid Chocolate. Kid Chocolate's probably gonna beat him. And they're gonna, he's gonna probably go after that guy if Mayweather, Cotto, or Pacquiao don't want to fight him, which is not gonna happen. So that's what's gonna happen, guys. And he's gonna have all the belts, and then probably retire, or maybe give Gennady Golovkin one last chance. He's gonna get older, but Golovkin, all he has to do is keep winning. Keep winning and keep challenging names out there at 168, at 154, at 160. He'll land something. Look at Paul Williams, guys. I mean, Paul Williams was sort of in the same position. He wasn't as scary as Gennady Golovkin, but nobody wanted to fight him. He was the most avoided boxer he was just started having a name, and he was floating around between the 147 and 154, 160 pound weight division until he finally landed a significant fight. Sergio Martinez came out of nowhere and didn't sort of like undercut him in a way, but I mean, he had potential. All he had to do was keep winning against all right names. So that's about it, guys. I'm running out of time. Let me know what you guys think. Post your comments. If you like the video, subscribe, and remember, guys, don't ever forget that our beloved sport, boxing, is intelligence. You can't be a dumb motherfucker in box. You gotta be smart to be elite. Take care.